This video is part of a series. Complete the previous videos in this playlist before you start this video. The complete playlist information, the material and the code file information is given in the video description below.
Let's get into a case study. I want to create a travel guide by using these two conversable agents. The objective is to build two AI agents using Autogen, two conversable agents. One of them will be a travel planner that suggests itineraries, and another one is a traveler that provides the input, rates, and response. Rates means like what is the rating to the travel plan that is given by the first agent. First agent, one is a planner, the other one is a traveler, and the traveler will try to rate whatever plan was given by the planner. So basically, the kind of conversation that we have, if there is a planner in front of us, the kind of response that we give, the kind of rating that we give, the kind of feedback that we give to a planner, and I want this travel planner agent to act like that. And as humans, once we keep human in the loop, then we can give our preferences, then the planner will try to modify the original plan and give us the perfect apt plan that we are looking for. Here we are going to do a basic functionality inclusion, but later on, if you spend a lot of time on it, you can actually create a perfect travel guide for people. Whenever maybe you can take the input as what is the origin, what is the destination, how many days you are planning. Based on that, you can give a good travel plan covering whatever are the requirements of the user and whatever is the budget. You can actually create an end-to-end travel plan agent. I think almost all the companies, hotel booking companies, all the hotel booking aggregator apps, all the flight booking aggregator apps are already implementing this travel guide, travel plan agents already. Apart from ticket booking agents, you may want to give it a try. But if we are creating one on our own, let us see how it is done. So the functionality is basic functionality. The travel planner should ask questions about the destination, dates, budget, and preferences. So I'll ask the user how much budget you have. If you have low budget, accordingly, I will plan it. If you have medium budget, accordingly, I will suggest the places and the hotels. If you have very high budget, I will suggest the premium rides, premium hotels, and premium destinations. And then if you have 3 day, accordingly, I will give you a 3 day plan. If you have 7 day, I will give you a very leisurely 7 day plan. The conversation flow should be like this. Start with a message like, hi, I want to plan a 5 day trip to Italy. I am from Bangalore. Simulate at least 5 back and forth interactions. Now, this is going to be very interesting. If you go back maybe 3, 4 years, something like this, if you want to create it, first thing, it's almost impossible. It's not that easy. Even if you create one, it will not be that interesting. It will not be that accurate. But here, with very little effort, by using frameworks like Autogen, we can make two agents converse, two agents talk to each other and give us the best result at the end. Let's create a travel planner agent. As usual, from Autogen, let me decrease the font a bit so that we can read maximum. From Autogen, import conversable agent and LLM config. I do not want to use Gemini. GPT is the one that we are using. Now let me define my first agent. Let me call him as my travel planner agent. Travel planner agent. So let me create travel planning agent, travel planner agent. It is going to be a conversable agent. Name is travel planner agent. Now let's give a system message, very detailed system message. You're a smart and friendly travel planner. Your job is to help the user plan their travel itinerary. Now I want to tell you something important here. If you really want to give a proper system message, you can also ask this in ChatGPT. You can tell the requirement, I want to create an agent like this. One of the agent is travel planner agent, and I want to give a system message. This is my requirement. This travel planner has to take the dates and the time budget as the input, and it has to give the output as the best plan. For creating that agent, give me the system message. Then ChatGPT will give you the prompt that should be kept here as the system message. So that means if you're not clear how to write this system message, like you're clear on your requirement, but how do you give that prompt? If you're not clear, you can get that from ChatGPT. But here, just line by line, I'm just writing whatever that comes to my mind. That is also fine. You just need to give as much elaboratory requirement as possible. You're a smart and friendly travel planner. Your job is to help the user plan their travel and itinerary. You will ask questions relevant questions such as travel destination, followed by dates, followed by budget. That is very important. You will ask relevant questions on preferences, example, nature, culture, food, and travel companions. Based on the inputs, suggest a travel plan including transportation, stay, local attractions, very important, and tips. And then based on end the each conversation by asking the user if they are satisfied with the refinements. That means since we are going to have a conversation, you have given one output, you ask the user. That is what you will see in ChatGPT when you are using it. At the end of every output, ChatGPT will not just say that I have generated, it will ask you, are you satisfied with it? Do you want me to create that? Do you want me to create this? So this is the idea that I have copied from there. At the end of each conversation, ask the user if they are satisfied with the refinements or the suggestions. If the user is not satisfied, refine your plan until they give you rating a 9 out of 10. If the user says, wonderful, go ahead, then only you stop. My LLM configuration is LLM config OpenAI. That means I'll be using OpenAI. And then I will close this. Our travel planner is ready. Now comes the user agent. User is nothing but the traveler. User is nothing but the traveler. Let me call this as traveler agent. Traveler agent, who is the user agent. Agent. I would say my traveler agent is, quickly, let's correct this. My traveler agent is conversable agent. Name is traveler. Name is traveler. My system message is you're a curious, enthusiastic traveler. And, or maybe we will try to change it slightly. Yeah, you're a curious, enthusiastic traveler. And you are looking for, you will answer the questions that are asked by the travel planner. That means your travel planner is going to ask you the questions like, where do you want to start? How many days? What is your budget, etc. You have to answer those questions. You also give feedback to the suggested itinerary given by your travel planner. You can also rate the plan between 1 to 10 if it is below 9. If it is below 9, ask for adjustments or improvements. Automatically, anyway, here we have written that you have to refine if it is below 9, that will be taken care of. Human input always. So basically, even though I'm saying traveler agent, this is not an autonomous agent. This is nothing but the user, you and me. Right now, I'm the traveler, so I will be giving all the feedback. So let me execute this. Now you have two agents ready. One is travel planner. The second one is traveler. Within that, human input is given as always. Let us start the conversation. Start the conversation. My result is equal to traveler. Traveler is the guy who's initiating the chat. The recipient is travel planner agent. Hello, I want to plan a 5-day trip to Italy. I think right now we are planning to go with our team to Goa. I want to plan a 4-day trip to Goa. Can you help? Max turns, let's put four conversations that I have to have. I want to plan a 4-day trip to Goa. Can you help? And then here comes our travel plan. Of course, I would like to help you. Travel dates. What are your dates? Travel companions, budget, interest, transportation, etc. Provide the feedback. Once I get the information, then you have the results. Let us say, I would say the dates are 28th August to 31st August are the dates. And then budget is high budget. And then we are taking a team of 40 members. Our whole team is going, marketing team, L&D team, all of us are going, team of 40 members. And then what else were the questions? Food, like we want to make this, we want to make it very memorable. Since I have given large budget, let us see what does it give. Now with that, wow, great. I have the dates, interest. Since you're looking for memorable trip, you can be specific activities, etc. Accommodation, do you prefer particular accommodation? Now I don't want to give any other input. I will just go ahead and hit enter. Let it plan for me. I don't want to give any additional input. I have given whatever the input that I need to give. So auto reply, we are open to mix of activities, but building the exercises, etc., etc. And then I can't wait to see your proposed itinerary. And then it is generating the reply. Okay, here is the one, day two, day three, day four, additional days. Day one, transportation, arrive in Goa via flights, and then accommodation, check into the luxury resort, enjoy welcome dinner, etc. And then morning after breakfast, visit cultural sites of this, and then these are the ones, nightlife, and then beach and adventure activities, day three, day four, day five. Let me tell you, this is a very basic agent conversation that we have created in maybe hardly 15 minutes. Imagine a team of 4 or 5 people working on this and then spend, let's say, 1 month or 2 months. If they give a lot of time, we can create a very good travel planner agent. Now it is still asking for the feedback. Add few more details like time of the day, and then duration, and then budget, cost, places, whatever. I'm just giving all the details that I want. So I have just given this input. Let us see. Obviously, this will cost everything we are asking ChatGPT, large language model in the backend. It will definitely take the tokens, but it is still fine. It is giving me whatever I am looking for. Arrival time 10 a.m. Transportation estimated cost is 40,000 to 60,000 for a group transportation, so that we can be kind of be prepared for this accommodation. Check into Leela, Goa, Taj Exotica. We told that there is no constraint on the budget. It is giving us approximately 10,000 to 15,000 per night per room, afternoon, evening, and then team building, cultural tool, breakfast, afternoon. Look at this. It is giving us a very detailed information. Maximum 4 turns reached. Imagine you are having a very serious conversation with this particular agent. You can get the final output that you are looking for. Right now, we are just looking at the text output. We can ask the output to be given in, I think this is also markdown output. Once we paste it in any of the markdown file, we should be able to see a very well formatted value. We can also ask it to give us tabular output, etc. So this is one of the example of agent conversation. We are asking two agents to talk among themselves between those two agents, and then give us one final refined output. And the second agent, behind the second agent, we are working human in the loop. That is what, like, we are actually interacting with an agent to get the best results. Once you create that agent, it will give you the result. You're also limiting that agent to do a particular action. So this whole agentic AI system is about managing multiple agents in a structured way so that you are achieving your final task that you are looking for. Now we will discuss another important topic called agent reflection. We have briefly seen it. Reflection is nothing but one agent giving feedback to other agent. That is what agent reflection is. An AI agent's ability to evaluate, criticize, and then improve on its own thoughts and decisions or inputs. So basically, one agent is giving reflection, or one agent is giving feedback to the other agent, just like humans, to reflect on their work, to spot the errors and refine the ideas. So one agent is talking to other agent, but it is trying to give it feedback. Feedback in the sense, sometimes some of the agents may hallucinate and give factually wrong information, or by mistake, maybe if the context length is too high, an agent may give something out of context. Then using reflection, the second agent will tell what is right, what is wrong. It's a key trait that makes the agent agentic. Like if you have one AI agent, maybe there is a chance that it may go wrong. Within itself, it will go through multiple iterations, but I will keep another AI agent as a critique that will kind of review the previous work that has been done by one agent and try to give it feedback. Agent reflection is a capability of an agent to observe, reason about the internal process output, and enabling it to identify mistakes, hallucinations, revise, or retry the steps. So first agent, always its responsibility is to focus on task only. But the second agent with reflection, its responsibility is not to focus on the task. Its responsibility is to see whether whatever first agent is giving it is right or wrong. So this agent will try to see whether there are any potential hallucinations, or is there any strategy that the first agent has to change. When we are performing reflection agent, when will say that, yes, I have generated this content as the output. Have a look at it and give me the feedback. Once you say agent with reflection, this is what happens in the backend. The reflection agent will give it the feedback. Your generated content needs to add more details, or customer has given us as the requirement this one. Based on this, you have done some work and you have generated this output. But when I see the customer requirement, I see that a particular option is missing. Maybe when you are generating, that particular one was overlooked. Maybe you may want to update this and give another version, and then it will give another version. This agent will look at it. If you have kept the maximum turns as 4 or 5 times, they will actually talk to each other, and this agent will criticize the first agent's work and then try to improve it. This reflection is the core functionality of any agentic AI system, where one agent looks at another agent's work, or maybe sometimes multiple agents will look at one agent's work or multiple agents work to make the final product or the final output much, much better. What we will do is to understand this reflection very much in depth. We will do another multi-agentic AI system case study, another serious case study, which will give us a meaningful output. And then we will see how reflection can be used to improve the initial output given by the agent. Let's get into the case study.
Continue with the next video in the playlist. We are covering everything step by step. If you have any questions or the comments, please post them in the comments window below.